It can be hard to take a moment to be calm, focused, and present, but doing so can really be key to enjoying all aspects of life to the fullest.
Yeah, and it can be done in just a few seconds per day. So joining us now is Christine Agro. She's a meditation expert. So Christine, first of all, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so can you just tell us why is it important to find tools to keep us calm?
Well, I think we're bombarded all day long with news and information, and we end up feeling overwhelmed and stressed. And when you can have some simple energy tools that are with you all the time, it really helps us to feel better and to be able to manage our life experience in such a better way.
So, Christine, I think this is changing a bit, but when some people hear words like energy or vibes, they may not really take it seriously. But you say we are talking about how energy impacts life every day, and we might not actually realize that.
Yeah, that's what I get when I listen to people talking about things. For example, we may talk about how something weighed on us. So whether it's emotionally or mentally, it has a weight to it. Or we may talk about how something resonates with us. And that is an awareness of whether or not it's in alignment energetically with our values. And also positive vibes, right? We have this awareness that if our vibes are raised, if our vibration is high, that life is easier, or if our vibration is low, that it's more challenging to get through the day. So, it's interesting to see that we're talking about it all the time, really.
Sure.
All right, so Christine, let's talk a little bit about feeling grounded. What does that actually mean, and how does it feel?
So being grounded is the feeling of being present and centered in the moment. And it's a connection to our body. And I like to connect it to the idea of an oak tree, right, which has this beautiful deep roots into the earth. And that allows the oak tree to stand strong and tall, but also be bendable and flexible to whatever the environment happens to be throwing its way. So when we're grounded, we feel safe, we feel stable, we feel balanced. And we also have that flexibility to navigate our life in an easier way.
All right, so you say it takes just a few seconds to get that feeling. We all have that to give. Can you show us how it works?
Sure. So I like to have people start by being seated with their feet flat on the floor. You can close your eyes if you're in a place where you can do that and it's safe to do that. Just take a breath in and let it out, and you're going to imagine roots extending down into the earth. And you're going to let them grow all the way down until they anchor into the center of the earth. And when that happens, it sends a message back to your body that you're safe, that you're connected, and that you're aligned. So it's a very simple process. It does take a little bit to practice, so it's not necessarily one and done. But if you just have a few moments to practice it, the more you do it, the more you're gonna feel the experience.
All right, so we were actually practicing that as you were speaking.
It relaxes your legs, though. It does, right?
I know we don't want to fall asleep.
Not too
we
much.
got a show to do here, Tamsin. All right, so what are some other ways that people can stay calm, especially when things may be a little chaotic or tough around them?
Well, there's a really simple tool of refocusing ourselves where if you just close your eyes and you pull your attention back behind your eyes and have the awareness to gather up all of your energy back into your space, that can help you feel much more grounded, much more centered, much more focused. And then breath work is a really powerful tool that it regulates the nervous system. So a very simple breath exercise is called balanced breathing. You breathe in on a count and exhale at the same count. So you might breathe into 3 and exhale to 3, or you could breathe into 5 and exhale to 5. It just depends on your breath capacity, but that's going to reset your space. So 2 very simple tools, and they're always with you. And they really, if you practice them, they really have the ability to create real positive change in your life.
That's great. It's so great to have you on this Friday heading into the weekend.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
Thanks for being
you.
here. And you can learn more about meditation and energy by following Christine on Instagram or by checking out her website.